evening, everyone, and welcome to Robinson High School. Tonight, the Robinson Maroons are hosting the Lawrenceville Indians. I'm Jim Kincaid, along with Dwayne Shaw, Ron Wheeler behind the camera, Tony Schry will be helping out, and we're all a part of Worldwide Sound and Video Production. We're coming to you through the courtesy of your local cable television.
Sponsors for tonight's game: Crawford Memorial Hospital, Tracy Electric, Bryan Lumber Company, Crawford County State Bank, Davis Tire and Auto Service, Kemper CPA Group in Robinson, American Legion EM Kohler Post 69, the Loyal Order of the Moose number 1369, Goodwine Funeral Homes, First Robinson Savings and Loan, Graves at Bridgeport, Rural Kings Supply in Robinson, the Cool Agency, Big Buck Building Center, PFW Post 4549, Leaf Incorporated in Robinson, Smith Funeral Home, Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong, Wabash Cablevision, Tri-X Cablevision, and Worldwide Sound and Video Production.
Well, one of our sponsors tonight, Big Buck Lumber Company here in Robinson. Big Buck offers many cabinet styles by Aristocrat. From traditional wood to contemporary laminates, Aristocrat offers over 30 styles for your selection. Plus, with Big Buck's truckload buying power, we can offer a price that is surprisingly affordable. Big Buck also offers free in-home measuring, free computer design, and free estimates at no obligation. So stop in or call today and get a start on that dream kitchen or bath from Aristocrat and Big Buck. Big Buck Building Center, 501 South Howard Street in Robinson, serving you for over 70 years.
Quality service, a proud tradition of Goodwine Funeral Homes. A sense of history and tradition are important to all the staff at Goodwine Funeral Homes. But even more important is a quality service at reasonable prices they have provided for the past 65 years. Simply being there is not enough. After all, what good is tradition if it's not a tradition of excellence? At Goodwine Funeral Homes, quality service at reasonable prices is our proudest tradition.
Okay, we're here with Lawrenceville head coach Brian Stillwell. Brian, you're coming off a good win against St. Anthony, a pretty good ball club last Saturday night. Does that give you some momentum going into tonight's ball game?
Well, under normal circumstances, we would hope so, but we're going to be playing a pretty good team tonight, and with that in mind, we can't rely on what happened on Saturday. We've got to come out and play again tonight.
One of the things that I wanted to ask both coaches tonight is the regionals are creeping up on us. How do you assess your ball club at this time of year? Are you satisfied with where you are? You feel like you got a lot of work to do yet?
Well, I think there's always work to be done, especially when it comes tournament time, because it's a one-game season then. One game you don't play well and you're out, and you can sit and watch everyone else. We really try to stress the fundamentals. Every day we work on fundamentals and trying to polish our game to where it's situations that when it comes game time, the kids are familiar, they're a little more at ease, and that's part of basketball. I think we have a few more things that we have to understand about the game, as in some positioning of people and knowing when to do certain things, but we're getting a little bit better. I'm pleased with our effort. I think we've got a pretty good attitude, and we were a team that going into the Christmas season, we were 6-5, and since then we've been playing some pretty decent ball, good enough to win all the games we've played so far, and that's always important.
You're going to get a little preview of the regional site here tonight because it's going to be here in Robinson. Have you prepared for the Robinson Ball Club any special way, or you stick with the fundamentals you mentioned?
Well, we stress certain things. We want to try to limit our turnovers every time we go out, and we want to play pretty good defense. We figure if we can do those things and add some rebounding in there, sometimes you go to shoot well, sometimes you're not. There are going to be some points scored out there. It's just a matter of who's going to be able to play pretty good defense and control the glass, limit their turnovers, and that'll probably be the team that'll come out on the top tonight. As in preparing for a special way, we go over detail, as in what a certain player we feel their strength and their weakness is, and we try to exploit the weakness and hide those strengths on them. It's one of the things that when you pay attention to detail, and a certain young man may not be able to go to the left, or he may not be a very accurate shooter past 15 feet, and we really try to work on those things, but it's just a matter of when the kids hit the floor, they have a mind of their own sometimes, and I think the Robinson coach would agree with me. Any coach would agree. When the kids hit the floor, sometimes it's just who's going to be better prepared and how they can adapt to certain situations. But you know, it is a good chance for us to play up here since the regional is here. Barring any catastrophe on our part tonight, whatever happens, you know, it's a good experience for us because we're going to be playing a team that is considered a contender. They may have not got the number 1 seed, but you know, they're still a pretty good ball club. It gives us a chance to play on this floor, get a feel for some things, and you know, the lighting, the surroundings, and I'm sure tonight is going to be similar to tournament atmosphere based on, you know, I understand there's a little bit of a rivalry between Lawrenceville and Robinson, so it's a good situation all around for us.
A good rivalry. Coach, thanks for spending a couple of minutes with us before the ball game, and good luck in tonight's ball game.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, we'll be back here in just a second with Robinson head coach Jeff Barker.
Seeing a specialist doesn't mean hitting the road anymore. Convenience of seeing a specialist is one advantage of Crawford Memorial Hospital Consulting Physician Services. Life's experience of traveling long distance is sometimes stressful, but close, caring, and dedicated medical professionals at CMH can bring home feelings of warmth and understanding. If you or someone you love needs a specialist, consider staying close to home by asking your physician or calling CMH at 544-3131 extension 2223 for information or referral.
Okay, Robinson coach Jeff Barker. Now, I've just been talking to Coach Brian Stillwell in Lawrenceville, getting some secrets from him, and I'm not about to tell you what they are. You know, he's bigger than I am. I tell you, one of the things that I asked him, and I wanted to ask you also, how do you assess your team at this point in the season? Regionals aren't that far away, and I realize the problems that you've had this year in keeping everybody healthy.
Yeah, you know, for the first time yesterday, we had 15 kids healthy at practice, and that was a real good feeling to have it. Corey Pritchard got his cast off last Thursday and is coming back, and he's our starting point guard when he gets back. It's just a matter of time getting him back. Right now, we're playing better, we're playing harder and a little bit smarter, but we still have a long way to go. We have to up our level on defense, and we have to handle the ball better. That's the big thing.
This might be a little bit of a preview of the regional. Were you disappointed in your seeding? As I understand, Lawrenceville's 1, you're 2.
Well, you know, at the time of the seeding, we were 9-5 and they were 10-5. If we could have won that ball game at Effingham, real close game, we would have went into the seeding 10-4 and they would have been 10-5, so we might have got it. But since they had a 1-game better record, I think the coaches voted them the number 1 seed for that reason. And you know, that's fine. Either way, it's good for us to play 3 times that week, and either way, the final game, we'll probably have to beat them. So if we get there, so that's the way to go at it.
It should be a pretty good ball game tonight. Have you prepared any special way for Lawrenceville? Have you seen them play and scouted them pretty well?
Yeah, we've seen them 3 or 4 times, and you know, they're a ball club that has good inside strength, good quickness, and they're going to be a team to be reckoned with by the end of the year, and definitely a good challenge for us tonight. We haven't prepared anything special. We're running the same thing this time of the year. If you don't know what you're doing, you're in trouble. So we'll be doing the same thing, and hopefully you'll see a better man-to-man defense. We got better at Carmi, and hopefully tonight you'll see that.
Okay, congratulations on your win at Carmi. Tough loss in the championship game, though, and an overtime victory, I'll tell you.
Yeah, you know, we played well in the morning and beat Fairfield, a good team, by 17. And then Harrisburg got us in the overtime. We missed a couple of key free throws, and we had 3 or 4 turnovers. If we handled the ball better, we would have beat them and won that tournament and really been on a roll, I think.
Coach, thanks for spending a couple minutes with us here before the ball game, and good luck in tonight's ball game. Okay, we'll see you later. Dwayne. Okay, we'll be back with the ball game in just a second.
Way to go, Sean. Well, I didn't have anything to do.
I'd like to thank both coaches for spending a few minutes here prior to the game talking to us a little bit. Both head coach Brian Stillwell from the Lawrenceville Indians and Coach Jeff Barker from the Robinson Maroons.
Big Buck offers many cabinet styles by Aristocraft. From traditional wood to contemporary laminates, Aristocraft offers over 30 styles for your selection. Plus, with Big Buck's truckload buying power, we can offer a price that is surprisingly affordable. Big Buck also offers free in-home measuring, free computer design, and free estimates at no obligation. So stop in or call today and get a start on that dream kitchen or bath from Aristocrat and Big Buck. Big Buck Building Center, 501 South Howard, Robinson, serving you for over 70 years.
Tracy Electric is a full-service electrical contractor who is licensed and insured. They also do heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Call Tracy Electric in Lawrenceville at 943-2243.
Well, we got about a minute and a half to go before the start of the game here tonight. We've talked to both coaches, got some opinions on what they think about their ball club. Both teams have been playing well. Both of them come out of the weekend with some tough ball games. Robinson lost in overtime to Harrisburg down in the Carmi tournament. And the Indians won from a tough St. Anthony team Saturday night on their home floor in Lawrenceville. The common team that these two teams both have met have been Alney. They both come out winners, but Alney is a pesky ball club.
I don't know what to say, Jim.
Well, Alney with a team that basically is what we'd say a shorter ball club.
Short club, basically playing an outside game from three-point land, and from my observation, Lawrenceville with a lot better speed that they can utilize and neutralize the Alney guards, where Robinson plays a bigger inside game and doesn't have the strength at the guard that Lawrenceville does.
Alney took 31 3-point attempts against Lawrenceville the other night and only made 7, so they were off, so you never know.
Okay, next we'll have the national anthem by the RHS band under the direction of Mike Emmerich.
We got double crossed.
So much. I started out on my normal foot wrong.
Obviously, you had no conversation with your daughter this evening.
This is true. She's in the band.
We'll have to get the name of the singer because
who did a great job.
Yeah, that was a surprise to us. We thought the band was going to play.
We'll start out with the starting lineups for Lawrenceville.
We got the starters coming out on the floor right now. And I think he threw me through a curve already. That was Jeremy Treadway, number 32, a 5'11 junior, one forward spot. Number 21, Mark Dennison at the other forward, a 6'1 sophomore. Got Nick Moorhead, a 6'6 senior in the middle, number 52. The two guards are Ryan Davis, number 3, a 5'9 junior, and Ryan Hammer, a 6'2 junior. Lineup 6'6, 6'2, 6'1, 5'11, and 5'9. Got written down somewhere. We'll get that later.
For the Maroons, we'll see a different face tonight that we haven't all year. And as we look at it, first of all, Cody Dunlap at one forward, number 24. Another forward, number 14, David Lesman, 6'8", a senior. At center, number 42, Matt Parker, 6'6", a sophomore. And one of the new faces that we haven't seen from Robinson is Jim Pat Odell, number 40, playing his first home game this year.
He looks different without his football pads on, doesn't he?
And the other guard for the Maroons, number 22, Chris Mustin, also a senior.
Well, Robinson has had their problems all year with the guard positions and keeping everybody healthy. So we're going to have a pair tonight that really haven't played together that much this year.
Yeah, and one of the other things is the other guard that's been hurt, and that's I went completely blank. I've had it all.
Well, they've been down, all of them. Kirby Newell.
Corey Pritchard.
Corey
Get it. Who got his cast taken off last week.
And hopefully he'll be back on the floor here in a couple of weeks. I don't know if he's practiced any yet or not, but he's due to be back right away.
Well, the guards better be ready because I suspect the Lawrenceville's going to hit him with a press right in the very opening game.
Well, the Lawrenceville Indians 11-6. The Robinson Maroons 11-5 overall on the season. David Lesman and Nick Moorhead will be jumping center. David for the Maroons, Nick for the Indians. Controlled by Robinson as Lesman got the tip. Odell comes off with it. Goes down in the corner to Dunlap. Back out to Mustin at the top of the key. Brian Davis all over him. Jim Pat at the free throw line looks for help. Dunlap picks it up. Mustin in the corner. Had a notion. Lawrenceville. Well, there's Matt Parker in the middle with the first bucket of the night.
Maroons did a good job there moving the ball around, and then nice inside pass to Matt Parker.
I was trying to figure out the Lawrenceville defense, if they were playing a straight man-to-man or just kind of matching up on the zone. Indians with the ball. Dennison goes to the lane with it, loses it, and the Indians pick it back up, lose it again. Jim Pat Odell comes off with it, gets it to Mustin, and he'll take it across the timeline. Davis all over him again. Drew goes into Lesman. Lesman loses it out of bounds. Lawrenceville ball. 2-0 the score, just underway here in Robinson. Ryan Hammer brings it across the line. Odell on him to Treadway. Nick Moorhead, top of the key. Fakes Lesman, puts up the shot. Muster comes away with it. Down to Dunlap. Jim Pat had an idea. Stolen away by Brian Davis. Very quick, Davis. Behind the back pass. Big assist by Mark Dennison. Davis with the basket. Tied up at 2-all. Mustin. Lesman. How could I miss that on the stuff by David Lesman?
That's a critical matchup for this game because Lawrenceville's matched up Cody Dunlap. Matched up Jeremy Treadway with him, and he's given away about 6 inches in height.
Davis from the three-point line. Won't go. Lesman up in the air on the rebound. Let's see if foul is called. It's going to go against the Indians.
Davis Tire and Auto Service in Lawrenceville offers a complete line of Kelly tires. See Davis Tire and Auto Service at 1300 Adams in Lawrenceville for a good deal on a great tire. Kelly Tires, America's oldest tire company.
The Maroons take it down court. Parker handles the ball. Now Mustin with it. Davis on him. Lesman. Treadway. Lesman goes to the baseline.
Foul.
And a foul is going to be called.
Who was that on, Jim?
It's whistle on Jeremy Treadway, his first and the team second.
Mustin will toss it in for the Maroons. Looks out high, comes in short to Parker. Parker off the glass. Hammer on the drive. Well, we got a whistle and a basket. Let's see if they count it.
They did.
If your car didn't start this morning, if it left you stuck on the highway, if the grind of the ignition has become exhausting, we have the perfect mechanical solution. We make auto loans. Since 1883, we've stood the test of time at the Robinson Savings and Loan FA in Robinson.
Ryan Hammer will shoot the bucket and converts a three-point play the old-fashioned way. 6-5 the score. Maroons on top.
Matt Moorhead checked in for brother Nick.
Jim Pat, good pass to Parker, and he puts it off the glass. Matt Parker scoring at a 19-point average, I believe, for the year. 8-5 the score. Maroons on top. Davis handles it out front, gives it to Hammer. The Indians look inside. Dennison. Robinson playing a pretty tight man-to-man defense. Brian Hammer back out front to Davis.
Good defense on both ends, not only down here on the Robinson-Lawrenceville, but on the other end, Lawrenceville's playing good defense against Robinson.
Matt Moorhead with the ball goes in against Parker and draws the foul.
I wonder if we'll see both Moorheads in the game at the same time in order to try to match up a little better size-wise against Robinson.
You just are.
Yes, we are.
The Loy Order Moose, number 1369 in Robinson, is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast and supports the youth of Crawford County. That's a Loy Order Moose, number 1369 in Robinson.
Colin Ray also in the ball game for the Indians as Matt is at the line to shoot a pair of them.
Nothing to this coaching, is it?
That's right.
Missed the first one.
For lunch or dinner, take the family out to Gray's in Bridgeport. They have great steaks, catfish, chicken, and much more. Reservations are welcome Friday and Saturdays till 6 p.m. and later during the rest of the week. That's Gray's in Bridgeport at 945-9501.
Missed them both.
A fine
Rebound.
place.
Bounced around by the Maroons, couldn't control it. Ryan Hammer comes off with it, takes a three-pointer, and Matt Parker pulls a rebound down very strongly. Down to Lesman. David drives the baseline, gets it back to Dunlap. Drew. Puts
Chris.
it off the glass. Chris, yeah.
Good move by Chris. He faked the three and then drove around for the layup.
Calling his brother's name. 10-5 the score. Maroons on top. Colin Ray with it. Nick Moorhead, the top of the key. Lesman on him. Davis outside. Mustin giving him a little room. Davis still handles the ball out there. Hammer now with it. Nick lobs a pass to brother Matt. He lost control of it. Threw it away, got it back. Missed the shot, and Matt Parker pulls it down. Breakaway, long one. Lesman puts it off the glass and scores. Something we haven't seen much this year is the fast break by the Maroons. Good work by Parker on the defense as Robinson gets it back.
Cody Dunlap for three.
Lesman on the rebound. Loses it out of bounds, still Robinson ball. 12-5 the score. We're here in the first quarter with 3:32 on the clock. J.R. Lockhart coming into the ball game in place of Brian Davis for the Indians. Chris Mustin will toss it inbound. Gets it back out to Parker, knocked out of bounds by Lockhart. Lockhart plays a real aggressive defense. Robinson will find that out real quick.
There's a lot of defense being played on both ends tonight.
Lesman double team, gets it back out to Mustin. Good pass inside to Parker. Stripped of the ball, taken away. Ryan Hammer's got it. JR will bring it down the court. Hammer with it. Dunlap guarding him. Or Jim Pat Odell, rather. JR on the drive. Draws the foul.
Lesman on the foul. His first. Third team.
For your insurance needs, see Alton Cool or his son Roger at the Cool Agency in Lawrenceville for homeowners, auto, and commercial business insurance. If you think the cost of insurance is expensive, look at the cost of a fire. That's the Cool Agency in Lawrenceville.
Don't forget that Rural King Supply is your winter weather headquarters for Carhartt insulated workwear plus service and lacrosse insulated boots. That's at Rural King Supply on Route 33 east of Robinson.
Lockhart makes his first one. JR will go for two, 12-6 the score. Let's see if he can cut the lead a little bit. He does. 5-point ball game now. Robinson on top, 12-7.
Two-three zone by Lawrenceville.
Stolen away by Ryan Hammer. Cut that passing lane off and intercepted the pass. Colin Ray out front to Lockhart. Hammer in the corner to Matt Moorhead. Goes inside to Nick, puts up the shot. Gets the rebound back off the glass. Nick Moorhead with the score. Mustin tries to bounce one in the corner to Dunlap. Won't go. Knocked away by Lockhart.
Smith Funeral Home in Lawrenceville is your pre-plan experts of Lawrence County. Smith Funeral Home is located at 522 State Street in Lawrenceville. Their phone number is 618-943-3566.
Aaron Schrei and Kirby Newell come into the ballgame for the Maroons. Newell with it in the corner. Good pass inside. Dunlap with a shot. Missed it, but lines up with it. Jim Pat. Lesman with the ball. Gets it in the middle. Nice backdoor play. Kirby Newell got the pass, but Lawrenceville collapsed back on him in a hurry.
Good play in there as Kirby developed into a shot, and Lawrenceville fouled him to keep him from going to the line. Call Tracy Electric for electrical and oil field work. For residential, industrial, and commercial, call Tracy Electric at 943-2243. That's Tracy Electric in Lawrenceville.
Dennison and Treadway back into the ballgame for the Indians as Colin Ray and Nick Moorhead take a seat. Newell tosses it into Lesman. Back out front, Jim Pat with the ball. Lobs to Lesman. David on the turnaround. A little short. Rebound controlled by Treadway. The Indians bring it down. Dennison drives the lane, puts up the shot, won't go. Rebound, Schrei. Newell had a fast break going for a little bit. Lawrenceville got back in a hurry and shut that off. Newell with it, open at the free throw line. Rebound picked off by Dennison. Here come the Indians.
That lane opened up for Kirby. He can't it all the way to the basket, but
Ryan Hammer for three. Won't get it.
Aaron Schrei on the rebound.
There's a three-pointer.
And there it is.
We knew that was coming. Cody Dunlap with a big three. 15-9 the score. Maroons on top. Got about a minute to go here in the first quarter.
Maroons back in the zone now.
Matt Moorhead, turnaround, won't fall. Good tip in. Matt Moorhead on his own rebound puts it back.
Got a good high bounce off the rim and put her right back up in there.
Odell bounces one into Schrei, kicked around, out of bounds Robinson. 15-11, a 4-point lead for the Maroons.
Crawford County State Bank is ready to handle all your banking needs. If you need some financial advice regarding loans or trust accounts, they are there to help. The Crawford County State Bank is an equal housing lender and a member of the FDIC.
Nick Moorhead, Brian Davis back in the ballgame for Lawrenceville. Matt Parker comes back in for the Maroons. 47 seconds on the clock. Kirby Newell will toss it in. Gets it out to Jim Pat Odell. Schrei with it in the corner to Dunlap. Coda for three. Yes.
18-11 with about 30 seconds to go here, Jim, in the first quarter.
Nick Moorhead from the top of the key. He scores. 18-13, 5-point spread here. Robinson probably will play for one. Newell with the ball. 20 seconds to go. Brian Davis tries to pick his pocket, almost gets away with it. Intercepted by Ryan Hammer. Don't ever let up against that Indian defense.
Good hustle out there on the Indians' part as they almost come up with the steal about 2 or 3 different ways there.
Matt Pargin into the ball game for the Indians as Hammer takes a seat. 12 seconds on the clock, Maroon ball. Clock's ticking. Gets it in deep to Jim Pat. Schrei with it, 8 seconds. Dunlap, try for three. Rebound. Foul is called. 2 seconds left, and they got to see what happens.
I think that was on Nick Moorhead, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. His second foul.
The VFW Post 45-49 in auxiliary is in Robinson is proud of their community and pleased to support the students of Crawford County in their sports activities. They're working for our veterans for a better community. The VFW Post.
Pass inbounds to Parker. He gets a shot away. Won't go. First quarter over, 18-13, Robinson Maroons lead.
This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by Leaf Incorporated in the Robinson plant, where they manufacture Heath, Milk Duds, Sixlets, and Whopper candies. That's Leaf Incorporated in Robinson.
Well, good luck to the Maroons from the Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong. They're pleased to help bring you tonight's telecast. They're a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
This broadcast is presented by Wabash Cablevision and Worldwide Sound and Video Productions, reminding you to watch for other events coming up in the future on this channel.
What happened in the first quarter, Dwayne? 8 minutes have played. It's 18-13.
I agree. You looking for an argument or something? Matt Parker's stepped it up with 6 points in the first quarter of this ball game, and Cody Dunlap with 6 points on those two big three-pointers. Nick Moorhead for Lawrenceville is our leading scorer, 4 points at this point.
Lawrenceville will have control as we start the second quarter. JR will toss it in to Brian Davis. He's immediately double-teamed at the free throw line, gets it over to Lockhart. Good pass in the corner to Parton. He drives the baseline, gets in a crowd, gets in trouble, and foul.
Robinson showed a little different defense that time.
Foul
1-2-2 or a 1-3-1.
Yeah, foul on Aaron Schrod. Now is a great time to buy a new home or refinance your old home. Rates are better now than they have been for quite some time. If you're thinking of buying, building, or refinancing, stop in and see us about a real estate loan. We're an equal housing lender. Since 1883, we've stood the test of time at the Robinson Savings and Loan, FA.
Matt Pargin sinks both free throws. Sank the first one. He got a little ahead. Now he got them both. I knew he was going to do it. 18-15, three-point ball game. Maroons get it down. Mustin with it in the lane, kicks it back out in the corner. Pass is knocked away by Pargin. The Indians on a fast break. Brian Davis. Good block, good defensive play by Jim Pat Odell.
Jim Pat really hustled back there and got the block to prevent the cripple there by Lawrenceville.
Indians ball out of bounds under their own basket. Pargin tosses it in, hits the top of the balcony, and that turnover gives it to the Maroons.
Good defense there by the Maroons.
Mustin to Lesman. And the Maroons get it across the timeline. Mustin lost it off his knee, picked up by Lawrenceville. 3-on-1 opportunity. Lockhart puts it through. 1-point ball game, 18-17. Maroons by 1.
Foul there on the Indians, number 11.
J.R. Lockhart.
Lockhart.
A little reach around there. Tried to tip the ball on the backside.
Call Tracy Electric for electrical and oil field work for residential, industrial, and commercial. Tracy Electric now has a complete motor rewind shop in operation to serve your needs. Call Tracy Electric in Lawrenceville at 943-2243.
Tim Johnson comes in the ball game for the Maroons. He's handling the ball and takes it across the timeline. Tim drives the lane, puts up the shot. Rebound. Matt Parker turns around, puts it up. Matt Moorhead blocked the shot, saved it from going out of bounds, and Lawrenceville ball. Lockhart down in the corner to Treadwell, or to Pargin. Matt puts up a three-pointer, no good. Davis with the rebound, but his foot's on the line.
A little boisterous here this evening.
Big crowd.
Also called a natural rivalry.
Pretty well divided here tonight, too. Lawrenceville and Robinson.
Well, number 1 seed and the number 2 seed in the upcoming regional, so you know how they match up.
Turnover. Pass. Dennison with the shot. Assist from Davis. Count the basket. That gives Lawrenceville a lead for the first time tonight. 19-18 and an opportunity to make it a 2-point lead. The Law Order Moose, number 1369 in Robinson, is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's telecast. They support the youth of Crawford County. That's the Loyal Order of the Moose, number 1369 in Robinson.
Davis Tire and Auto Service in Lawrenceville offers a complete line of Kelly tires. See Davis Tire and Auto Service at 1300 Adams in Lawrenceville for a good deal and a great tire. Kelly Tires, America's oldest tire company.
For lunch or dinner, take the family out to Gray's in Bridgeport. They have great steaks, catfish, chicken, and much more. Reservations are welcome Friday and Saturdays till 6 p.m. and later during the rest of the week. That's at Gray's in Bridgeport, 945-9501.
Who called the timeout?
Robinson. Don't forget that Rural King Supply is your winter weather headquarters for Carhartt insulated workwear plus service and lacrosse insulated boots. That's at Rural King Supply, Route 33 east of Robinson.
Wonder if they've got fog glasses there. Boy, it's thick outside tonight. I'll tell you, the people from Lawrenceville may be here for a couple of days.
Don't say that. You got an empty bed?
Yeah, well, that's right. Shaw, you can stay at my house. I don't mind.
Diversified crew. We got Olney, Robinson, and Palestine represented. I'm closer. Well, you're the closest to all.
I'm 2 blocks away.
You have to be the host.
I don't want Jim. I'll take you.
Well, thanks a lot. Mark Dennison converts a three-point play, 20-18 to score. The Indians lead it. Maroons get it across the timeline. Lesman in the key, kicks it back out in the corner. Dunlap for 3. Won't go. Rebound. Whistle. Matt Parker called for the foul. On the rebound.
It's Matt's second foul.
Lawrenceville's doing they're forcing the Maroons into a turnover game on the press and doing a good job blocking off on the boards and only giving them a one shot here in this run as they have really turned up the juice a little bit.
That was the 16th foul against the Maroons, and Lawrenceville's in bonus, and they're 6 for 8 from the floor already in the ball game. Robinson has yet to attempt a free throw.
Ryan Hammer into the ball game, just has the ball now for the Indians. JR pops one, won't go, gets his own rebound, follows up and puts it through. JR Lockhart, the hustler. 22-18, the Indians by 4 points here.
They always say the shooter's the only one who knows really where that ball's going to go, and he went and got it.
Mustin back out to Jim Pat Odell. Good pass underneath to Dunlap.
Good nice play by Jim Pat.
Nice play. Intercepted by Dunlap. Davis immediately knocked it away. It's still Robinson ball.
Tracy Electric is a full-service electrical contractor who's licensed and insured. They also do heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Call Tracy Electric in Lawrenceville at 943-2243.
Chris Mustin will toss it in for the Maroons. 22-20, 2-point game. Indians lead it. Odell with it.
Both Moorheads in the game now. Lawrenceville takes the press away. So
I knew that was coming.
Quite a battle going on under the basket. Colin Ray, I think, was called for the foul. Against David Lesman, probably. He was away from the ball, and I really wasn't looking. There is a discussion. Coach Stillwell has let the officials know his opinion. Lesman fouled on the shot. It'll go against Matt Moorhead. That's a tough call. I tell you, they've been battling under the basket all night. Both sides have.
Smith Funeral Home in Lawrenceville is your pre-plan experts of Lawrence County. Smith Funeral Home is located at 522 State Street in Lawrenceville. Their phone number is 618-943-3566.
David Lesman on the shot.
As the Maroons step to the line for the first time tonight. Right, Dwayne? I think.
That's correct. They promptly go 0 for 1.
Got the second one. 1-point game, 22-21, Lawrenceville. Davis handles it out front for the Indians. Robinson tipped away by Dunlap. He saw that one coming. Cody all the way. Maroon lead, 23-22.
Cody Dunlap in double figures now with 10 points.
Lockhart about ready to come back in a ball game for the Indians. Brian Davis handles it out front. Gets it over to Ray. Dunlap on him. Kicked it back out to Hammer. Around to Davis. Hammer with it out front. Back to Davis. He'll go for three. Blocked by Lesman. Well, the Indians with the ball. J.R. Lockhart comes back in for Davis. He'll toss it in for the Indians. Lockhart, quick pass inside to Matt Moorhead. Boy, I tell you, you want to keep your eyes open when Lockhart's in there. You get hit in the face.
He really ripped it right down the middle. And the alley was there, but he just couldn't make connections.
Mustin drives, kicks it back out to Jim Pat Odell. Nice pass into Lesman, off the glass. David Lesman on the bucket, 25-22, Maroons by 3.
If you let them get in that tight, you're going to get a basket.
4:20 to go in the half. Hammer, Lockhart on the three-pointer. JR puts it through. Ties it up at 25 all.
Can't leave JR open that wide if you're the Robinson people at the top of the key. It's too good a shot.
Parker underneath. Forced a shot, but got a traveling call.
Well, there's been a lot of substitutions this game.
The restaurant at the American Legion in Robinson is open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights for dinner and Sundays for lunch. That's the American Legion. E.M. Coulter Post 69 in Robinson. I'll get it, Jim.
Colin Ray in the corner to Lockhart. Back to Ray. Out front to Hammer. Ryan looks around. JR with it. Hammer. Nick Moorhead, the turnaround from 15 feet. 27-25, Lawrenceville. Odell into the corner to Lesman. He drives. Puts up the shot. Short. Rebound. Dennison. Here come the Indians. And Colin Ray holds it up. Ryan Hammer. In and out. Anybody's ball. Mustin picks it up. Gets it over to Lesman, or gets it to Parker, then Parker to Lesman. Finally knocked out of bounds, and a foul is called. Rough under there.
It's rough and tumble tonight.
Treadway and Matt Pargin come back into the ball game for the Indians as Hammer and Ray sit down.
It's tax filing season again, and the Kemper CPA Group believes that in these times of complicated tax returns, sound financial planning is the answer. Your Kemper CPA Group financial planning experts will assist and prepare your tax returns and financial reports in a professional, timely manner. Put Kemper CPA Group on your team.
Well, Lesman makes the first one. 1 point game, has a chance to tie it up here. 27-26, Indians. Kirby Newell comes in. Jim Pat Odell goes to the bench. Got them both. Tie ball game again.
2:55 to go here in the first half.
Hustling defense by Dunlap. Kicks a pass out of bounds. Indians will maintain possession. Jeremy Treadway will toss it in. Harjan with it. In the corner to Moorhead. Or to Dennison. Nick on the turnaround. 29-27. Dunlap for three. Won't go. Rebound, Lockhart.
Dunlap had a real good look at the basket, just wouldn't fall for him.
I think he was about a step back too far. Looks like he had to press it just a bit.
Dunlap is all over the court tonight. He's playing a real good game for Robinson.
2:18 to go in a half. Indians with it. Harjan in the corner. Mustin on him. Gives it back to Dennison. Dennison drives the lane. Almost had a shot. Treadway for three. Jeremy puts it through. 32-27 now the score. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. Mustin, he'll pop one. A little short. Rebound, Hargett, Indians. Lockhart brings it across the timeline. Dennison in the corner. Goes into Moorhead. That turnaround again won't fall. Lesman with the rebound. David holds it up. Gives it to Newell. Quick pass to Parker. He works against Moorhead. Doesn't get the shot. Lesman on the rebound off the glass and got it.
Pretty shot.
Good rebound. Good work. 32-29. Indians now by 3. Right at a minute to go here in the first half. Mark Dennison in the corner with it. Right in front of us. Mark drives the baseline. Tries to kick it outside. Loses the ball. But it comes off a Robinson player.
The VFW posts 45-49 in auxiliary, and Robinson is proud of their community. It's pleased to support the students of Crawford County in their sports activities. They're working for our veterans for a better community. That's a VFW post in Robinson.
Matt Moorhead comes into the game. Now here comes Brian Davis in as Dennison takes a seat. Matt comes in for his brother's Nick. Lockhart with it. He'll take it out front. They'll set their offense.
I think they're probably going to hold it for the last shot. In about 40 seconds, you got an extra ball handler in the game during that timeout there.
Davis and Treadway work with it. Now Lockhart. Robinson just shows a 2-3 zone right now. They're going to let him handle the ball. Let the clock run down. 32-29 to score. The Indians out in front here. Now they're going to go to work. Inside pass.
Threw it away.
Well, they had the play, but they blew it. 17 seconds on the clock. Robinson ball. Newell gets it across the timeline. Mustin. Newell with it. Mustin for 3.
Yes.
Chris got it. 2 seconds. Tie ball game. What did I say?
Great first half, and it ends in a tie.
I tell you, tied up here at halftime, 32 all. Go ahead. Joe Jones is going to come over in a minute. We're going to analyze the half.
The Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong is proud to be in Crawford County and pleased to help you bring tonight's broadcast. Enjoy the great hours of full-service banking at the Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. This broadcast is presented by Wabash Cablevision, Worldwide Sound and Video Productions, reminding you to watch for other events coming up in the future on this channel. Go ahead, Jim.
And for your insurance needs, see Alton Cool or his son Roger at the Cool Agency in Lawrenceville. For homeowners, auto, and commercial business insurance, if you think the cost of insurance is expensive, look at the cost of a fire. See the Cool Agency in Lawrenceville.
Charlie Incorporated CI Systems, providing the latest in multimedia products, serving Crawford and Lawrence County, located on the east side of the square in Robinson. Call 546-5442 for all your computing needs.
Okay, let's take a short break. We'll be back in just a second. Tied up at halftime, 32 all. About 5 minutes. Halftime, 32 all. Let's see how the scoring goes, Dwayne.
You can't believe how close it is. I guess it is close, isn't it? Lawrenceville has put about 7 people in the scoring column. J.R. Lockhart with 9 points to lead the scores at this point. Nick Moorhead with 8. 2 for Matt Moorhead, 2 for Matt Pargin, 3 for Jeremy Treadway, 3 for Ryan Hammer, 3 for Mark Dennison, and 2 for Brian Davis. I had him 6 for 8 from the free throw line. Committed 18 fouls, 2 each on Nick Moorhead, Colin Ray, and J.R. Lockhart, and 1 for Jeremy Treadway and Matt Moorhead. 2 3-point baskets at this point. Robinson with their 32 points. David Lesman is on top with 11. Cody Dunlap with 10. 6 for Matt Parker and 5 for Chris Mustin. They were 3 for 4 from the free throw line, committed 16 fouls, 2 for Matt Parker, 1 each on Lesman, Cody Dunlap, Jim Pat Odell, and Aaron Schrei. They had 3 3-point baskets. So the difference is 3 free throws and 1 extra 3-pointer. All adds up the same in the scoring column.
32 to 32.
I had 6 turnovers for Lawrenceville and 5 for Robinson, but I wouldn't swear to that one. You got any stats on that, Joe?
Okay, Joe? Yes. What we talked about earlier was how important the guard play was going to be with both the ball clubs. And I think that you thought that Lawrenceville may have had an edge coming in here with the guard play.
Yeah, I did. That's what I thought, and I still think before the game's over with, that may be the difference in the ball game. I think I had Robinson with 8 turnovers. I think Lawrenceville was 6, so we're pretty close. But I think really the quickness out front may turn the tail here before the night's over.
The scoring has been pretty balanced for Lawrenceville. Is that kind of going the way you thought it would?
Yeah, that's how they've gone about all year. You never know who might lead them. You know, he's going to play 9 kids a lot, and just having to be whoever gets the hot hand usually is who scores.
Is the second half going to end up tied?
Well, if it does, we'll have to play another one.
Okay. Joe, better tell them who you are. We're going to be both here in Crawford County and down the Lawrenceville area. So we've been talking to Joe Jones, the sports editor for the Lawrenceville Daily Record.
He's a white
Joe
squirrel.
Follows the Lawrenceville Indians very closely and also has a good relationship here with Scott Lambert that rides for the Maroons here in Robinson. What do you think Scott's thinking about?
I'm not sure. He was wanting to bet on the game, but we kind of postponed that. We said we'd wait till the regional.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Joe, for talking with us.
Thank you.
Okay.
Protect your home with Custom Guard replacement windows from Ryan Lumber Company in Bridgeport. The Custom Guard energy-saving window from Ryan Lumber offers easy-to-clean, never-paint protection. Ask about Custom Guard replacement window. You'll find building materials, paneling, paint, and more at the Ryan Lumber Company in Bridgeport. Lawrence County's only lumber yard at 943-6112 or 945-2751.
Lawrence County's only lumber yard. I just had to throw that in.
Seeing a specialist doesn't mean hitting the road anymore. Convenience of seeing a specialist is one advantage. Crawford Memorial Hospital Consulting and Physician Services. Life's experience of traveling long distance is sometimes stressful. The close, caring, and dedicated medical professionals at CMH can bring home feelings of warmth and understanding. If you or someone you love needs a specialist, consider staying close to home by asking your physician or calling CMH at 544-3131, extension 2223 for information or referral.
Well, the Maroons have possession as we open up the second half. Dunlap, Mustin, Lesman, Parker, and Odell. Couldn't find the other one out here on the floor for the Maroons. Matt Parker underneath, slips it up, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Matt Moorhead. Both Moorhead boys in the ball game for Lawrenceville, along with Hammer, Davis, and Dennison. And Davis was called for carrying the ball.
No, it was an over in the back. He was still in the air when he touched the ball.
I was looking the other way. Matt Pargin comes into the game here for Lawrenceville. Maroons with the ball. Mustin with it out front. Chris tries to get it over to Dunlap. Stolen by Lawrenceville. Kicked back in bounds. And the Maroons pick the possession back up. Jim Pat Odell drives the baseline. Won't fall. Got a foul called underneath on the rebound, and it's going to go against the Maroons.
Chris Mustin, his first.
Tracy Electric and Electric. Hang on, I'll try that in again.
We know who they are.
I know. I know who they are, too.
Davis brings it down for the Indians. Across to Ryan Hammer. Still knotted up at 32 all. Nobody scored here as the second half just underway. In the corner to Ryan Hammer. Quickly back out to Pargin. Back to Hammer. He'll go for 3. Got it. Ryan Hammer for 3. The Indians up by 3 now, 35-32. Lesman works against Nick Moorhead. In the corner to Mustin. Inside to Parker. Matt tries to dish off to Dunlap, and we're going to have a foul called against Matt Moorhead.
All right. Call Tracy Electric for electrical and oil field work for residential, industrial, and commercial. Call Tracy Electric at 943-2248. That's Tracy Electric in Lawrenceville.
That foul went against Nick Moorhead, his third, and he's going to sit down for a spell. It was Benson, wasn't it, from the other night? We didn't have the number on.
That's right, Kurt Benson. Number 23, that's it. David Lesman on the rebound, good play.
Stayed with it there and come back with the follow from the miss.
1-point ball game. Indians lead it by 1, 35-34. Davis out front with it. Double dribble called against Davis.
I didn't see that one, Jim.
He bobbled the ball, dribbled it once, and then held it, and then started to dribble again.
Oh, eagle eyes over here.
That's why we give him the pencil and the book.
Taking a chance with a sharp instrument.
Mustin back out to Lesman. David drives, kicks it back to Mustin. Now Dunlap for 3. Won't go. Tipped out by Parker. Controlled by the Indians. Brian Davis. They go down in a hurry. Hammer got away with a step. Ryan puts it up. Won't go. Parker with a rebound.
Big board by Matt Parker.
Down in a hurry to Lesman. Davis drives. Puts it up. Lost it out of bounds. Kicked out of bounds. Robinson ball. 35-34. Indians lead it by 1.
It's Matt Parker on a little reach around and knocked the ball loose. A lot of times that'll get a whistle for a foul, but he got by with that one.
Lost the inbound pass, and Matt Pargin picks it up. The Indians, Brian Davis to Hammer to Benson in the corner.
Both teams seem a little tight here as they come out in the third quarter.
Hammer made one from there a minute ago. Looks for help. Gets it back to Matt Moorhead. Now Ryan's got it. He'll go for 3 again. A little short. Rebound, Matt Moorhead. Works his way underneath, but he's...
Oh,
they called
foul.
foul.
Well, I guess that could have gone either way, and it went against the Maroons.
David Lesman's second personal.
Davis Tire and Auto Service in Lawrenceville offers a complete line of Kelly tires. See Davis Tire and Auto Service at 1300 Adams in Lawrenceville for a good deal on a great tire. Kelly Tires, America's oldest tire company.
Indians with the ball. Pargin will toss it inbounds. Looks for help. Clock's ticking. Stolen by Robinson. Jim Pat Odell with it. Knocked away. Picked back up. Well, it's sort of reaching anybody's ball. 3-on-1. Davis on the drive. Missed the shot. Jim Pat Odell down in a hurry to Lesman. Look out. Here comes Davis. Good pass off to Dunlap, but good defense on the Indians. I tell you, hustle on both sides.
These guys are working hard.
Lots of scrapping going out there. An awful good game.
35-34 the score. Indians by 1. Ryan Hammer. Davis, the top of the key. Robinson basically in a zone. Davis out front with it. Hammer works against Mustin. Benson with it. Ryan takes a look. Gives it back to Davis. Good defense by the Maroons. Lawrenceville working the ball. Pargin on the baseline. Comes back out with it. Gets it back to Hammer. Ryan will put the shot up. Got it. 3 points. Big 3 for Ryan Hammer. 38-34 Indians.
Good ball movement there by the Indians.
Odell to Dunlap. Dunlap looks inside. Aaron Schrey in the ball game, incidentally, came in just a few seconds ago. He's got it. Gives to Lesman. Puts it up and off the glass and in. David Lesman. 38-36 Indians. The Indians work it around. Hammer in the corner. Davis. Pargin. Davis drives. gets in trouble. Schrei rejects the shot. Maroons have it. Lesman, 2-on-1, puts up the shot, makes the bucket, and a foul is called. Didn't think he had a chance to put that one in.
Good drive there by Lesman and good defensive position by Lawrenceville, and the Maroons got the call on that one.
38 all to score, and Lesman will go to the line with a chance to put the Maroons back in front.
Your car didn't start this morning. If it left you stuck on the highway, if it's a grind of ignition has become exhausting, we have the perfect mechanical solution. We make auto loans since 1883. We've stood the test of time at the First Robinson Savings Loan, FA.
Well, J.R. Lockhart comes back in for the Indians. Lesman at the lines, tied up at 38 all. David with a chance to convert a three-point play, and he does. Maroons lead it now by 1. Anybody keeping track of the lead changes? It sure bounced back and forth several times tonight.
A bunch.
Maroons back in a man defense.
Lockhart in the corner. Directs traffic. He takes it himself. Kicks it back to Benson. Now Hammer with it. Jim Pat Odell on him. Harjan tries to set a screen. Didn't work. Hammer on the drive. Won't fall. Follow up by Benson. Missed it. Hammer again, and he gets it through. Never give up. 40-39, Lawrenceville by 1. Mustin maintains control, and the foul is going to be called against Ryan Hammer.
For lunch or dinner, take the family out to Gray's in Bridgeport. They have great steaks, catfish, chicken, and much more. Reservations are welcome Friday and Saturdays until 6 p.m. and later during the rest of the week. That's at Gray's in Bridgeport at 945-9501.
Treadway and Dennison come back into the ball game for the Indians. Matt Parker back in for the Maroons. Jim Pat Odell handles it out front. To Lesman, he puts up the shot. Rebound, Treadway of Lawrenceville. Lockhart will take it across the timeline. He works against Mustin. Hammer puts up the three. A little short. Rebound Lesman. David handles the ball. Comes down in a crowd. A little out of control, but he goes all the way and puts it in. David Lesman, coast to coast on that one. Robinson 41, Lawrenceville 40. They traded again.
Lesman is the only player to score for Robinson this quarter. He's got 9 points.
And Hammer's the only one for Lawrenceville.
With 8.
Dennison in trouble. Turnaround jumper, won't go. Rebound goes in Matt Parker's hands. Gives it to Schrei, now Mustin, and here come the Maroons. Aaron Schrei gets it to Lesman. David, turnaround, won't go. Rebound, controlled by Lawrenceville. Treadway picked it off. Lockhart's got it. Stolen by Odell. Managed to keep his foot in bounds. Here comes Chris Mustin. Good drive off the glass, missed the shot. Dennison with the rebound. 41-40 as we've got about a minute to go in the third quarter. Maroons up by 1. Anybody's ball. Sort of like the football game earlier in this ball, isn't it?
Lawrenceville ball. The Loy Order Moose, number 1369 in Robinson, is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast and supports the youth of Crawford County. That's the Loy Order Moose, number 1369 in Robinson.
Nick Moorhead, Matt Harjan into the game for Lawrenceville. Nick Moorhead fakes Parker up into the air and forces a foul. Matt's mad at himself because he left his feet. Nick will go to the line and shoot a pair.
That's Matt Parker's 3rd foul.
The Cool Agency is home of the high interest rate annuities, also specializing in life and health insurance. Contact Alton or Roger Cool for all your insurance needs on the west side of the square in Lawrenceville. Remember this, the premium won't break you, but the loss might. Boy, that was a tough one, Jim, for me.
Nick Moorhead missed the first shot. Robinson trades players. Matt Parker comes off. Dunlap comes back in the ball game. Nick with one more at the line. He can tie it. He does, 41 all. 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Let's see. What do we do? We made another substitution.
Yeah, they got Moorhead off the floor for the remainder of this quarter, trying to stop and picking up an extra foul.
Give away most of their height. We've got Dennison in the middle now at about 6'2", their biggest man on the floor. Aaron Fry makes the bucket and is fouled.
Breakdown there by the Lawrenceville defense and left Aaron wide open underneath. Smith Funeral Home in Lawrenceville is your pre-planned experts of Lawrence County. Smith Funeral Home is located at 1522 State Street in Lawrenceville. Their phone number is 618-943-3566.
Try missed the free throw. The Maroons up by 2, though, 43-41. Right at 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Treadway drives, gets it back in his face, puts it back up and scores. 43 all. Well, the Maroons will pull it out front, play catch with it for a few seconds. Lawrenceville just stays in the zone, lets them have it. Tied up at 43. Odell cross court, Dunlap for 3. Missed the shot. Rebound. Aaron Schrott. 2 seconds. The turnaround won't go.
And we're tied again.
3 quarters. 43 all.
Don't forget that Rural King Supply is your winter weather headquarters for Carhartt insulated workwear plus service and lacrosse insulated boots. That's at Rural King Supply, Route 33 east of Robinson.
Are these mine?
Yep.
Call Tracy Electric for electrical and oil field work for residential, industrial, and commercial. Tracy Electric now has a complete motor rewind shop in operation to serve your needs. Call Tracy Electric in Lawrenceville, 943-2243.
The VFW Post 4549 in Auxiliary in Robinson is proud of their community and so pleased to support the students of Crawford County in their sports activities. They are working for our veterans for a better community.
And the Crawford County State Bank, always ready to handle all your banking needs very quickly and efficiently. Now you got me doing. Whether you stop to cash a check or make a deposit, they're there to help you. The Crawford County State Bank, member FDIC.
Got any points for us in the third quarter, Dwayne? Are you still adding?
Anybody else
Still
score?
moving my lips.
Oh. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by Leaf Incorporated in the Robinson plant where they manufacture Heath, Milk Duds, Sixlets, and Whopper candies. That's Leaf Incorporated in Robinson. 8 minutes to go, 43 all.
Indians will have possession. Harjan will take it across the timeline. Harjan to hammer on the break to the basket. Ryan puts it up, won't fall. Nick Moorhead off the glass, won't go. Rebound. Treadway and Aaron Schrott go at it, and Treadway is going to be called for the foul.
Good luck, Maroons, from the Robinson IBGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong. They are pleased to help you bring tonight's broadcast. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Mustin will bring it across the timeline. Dunlap looks for help. Cross court to Odell. Into Lesman. He'll put the turnaround up, and he's got it. David Lesman, 45-43. Maroons up by 2.
22 points for Lesman.
Hammer with the ball. He goes against Odell. Down the corner to Treadway. Puts the shot up.
He ran into a guy named the Schrott guy.
He bounced off, too, didn't he? Dunlap drives the lane. In trouble. Looks for help. Didn't get the call. Put it up for 3. Cody won't go. Rebound still controlled by Robinson. We got a traveling foul, and the turnover will give it to Lawrenceville.
Tracy,
Go ahead.
Tracy Electric is a full-service electrical contractor who is licensed and insured. They also do heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Call Tracy Electric in Lawrenceville at 943-2243. Go ahead, Jim.
Well, we've only played a minute in the fourth quarter, 45-43. The Maroons lead it by 2. Matt Parker getting ready to come back in the ballgame for Robinson. Harjan with it. Looks for help. Good defense by the Maroons. Matt fakes. Fake Mustin in the air, drew the foul.
Davis Tire and Auto Service in Lawrenceville offers a complete line of Kelly tires. See Davis Tire and Auto Service at 1300 Adams in Lawrenceville. For a good deal on a great tire, Kelly Tires, America's oldest tire company.
David Lesman comes out for as Matt Parker goes back in. Lawrenceville, Harjan works, puts up the jumper, no good. It's anybody's ball, comes off, Mustin controls. Maroons bring it down. Odell brings it across the line into the lane, puts up the jumper. Won't go, rebound by Dunlap, puts it in. Well, that was nothing but positioning on that one. Boy, he was in the right spot. 47-43, Maroons by 4. Dennison knocked away by Odell. Aggressive defense by Robinson here. They lead it by 4. Treadway will bring it in for the Indians. Looks for help. Stolen by Mustin. Tipped by Dunlap. Robinson's got it into Parker. Back out to Chris. Knocked away, picked up by Lawrenceville. Ryan Hammer. Inside to Nick Moorhead, the turnaround. Won't go, rebound. Controlled by Dunlap. Here come the Maroons. Mustin with the ball. Chris works against Treadway. Into Schrei. Schrei puts it up off the glass, partially blocked by Dennison, and he's going to be called for the foul.
Now is a great time to buy a new home or refinance your old home. Rates are better now than they have been for quite some time. If you're thinking of buying, building, or refinancing, stop in and see us about a real estate loan. We're an equal housing lender. Since 1883, we've stood the test of time. At the First Robinson Savings and Loan, F.A.
Colin Ray back in for the Lawrenceville Indians. David Lesman back in for the Robinson Maroons in place of Odell. Aaron Schrei will be at the line. He'll shoot a pair of them. Let's see, Ryan Hammer went out of the ball game for Lawrenceville. Brian Davis now comes in as Mark Dennison sits down for the Indians.
For lunch or dinner, take the family out to Gray's in Bridgeport. They have great steaks, catfish, chicken, and much more. Reservations are welcome Friday and Saturdays till 6 p.m. and later during the rest of the week. That's at Gray's in Bridgeport at 945-9501.
Well, Aaron missed his second shot. Lawrenceville comes off with a rebound. They trail it by 4 here. Colin Ray with it out front in the corner to Pargin. Goes inside to Nick Moorhead. Nick works his way to the basket. Tries to draw the foul. And does. How many? 4. If it goes against Parker.
Number 4.
5:21 to go in the ball game, and Matt Parker with 4 for the Maroons.
Maroons got a real big lineup in there now with Lesman, Parker, and Schrei all at the same time.
Well, he got the first one. The Cool Agency is home of the high interest rate annuities, also specializing in life and health insurance. Contact Alton or Roger Cool for all your insurance needs on the west side of the square in Lawrenceville. Remember this, the premium won't break you, but the loss might.
The Loyal Order Moose, number 1369 in Robinson, is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast and supports the youth of Crawford County. That's the Loyal Order Moose, number 1369 in Robinson.
Well, Nick Moorhead converted both free throws. 2-point ball game now. Dunlap puts it off the glass, spreads it back to 4. 49-45 Maroons. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Brian Davis, Colin Ray, Matt Pargin. Lobs it in to Matt Moorhead. Didn't know what to do with it for a minute. Then he got called for a foul. I thought he was going to get called for a travel.
Foul on B.J. Hardiman, I believe. Called Tracy Electric for electrical and oil field work for residential and industrial and commercial. Tracy Electric now has a complete motor rewind shop in operation to serve your needs. Call Tracy Electric in Lawrenceville at 943-2243.
Bruce Hardiman came in the game for the Maroons as Jim Pat Odell took a seat. Matt Moorhead at the line. 49-45 the score. Robinson by 4. 3-point game, 49-46. Maroons with it. Lesman will bring it across the timeline. Drops it off to Dunlap. Lesman back out front. Mustin. Dunlap. Lesman. Cross court, Cody Dunlap puts up the jumper. Won't go. Lesman with a rebound. Gets it back up. Oh, gets it in.
Double pumped. He shot that on the way down instead of the way up.
Well, Lesman is Purdue bound, and he's showing you why. He's sure got the tools. 51-46, Maroons by 5. In the Matt Moorhead. He works his way underneath, puts it in. Moorhead with hard work.
See what the Indians are trying to do. They're just going inside, hammering it in there with Parker out. Right now they're trying to take advantage of a little height. And
Dunlap with the ball, works against Pargin. Good drop off to Schrock. Missed the triple. Nick Moorhead with the rebound. The Indians got it. 3-point game, 51-48. Pargin looks. Nick Moorhead, the turnaround. Got it. 1-point game again, 51-50, Maroons, and Coach Jeff Barker wants a timeout.
Smith Funeral Home in Lawrenceville is your pre-plan experts of Lawrence County. Smith Funeral Home is located at 1522 State Street in Lawrenceville. Their phone number is 943-3566.
Well, don't forget that Rural King Supply is your winter weather headquarters for Carhartt insulated workwear plus service and lacrosse insulated boots. That's a Rural King Supply, Route 33 east of Robinson.
The restaurant at the American Legion in Robinson is open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights for dinner and Sundays for lunch. That's the American Legion, EM, Coulter Post 69 in Robinson.
3:37 to go in the ball game, a 1-point game, 51-50, Robinson Maroons lead it. This is a fun ball game. I tell you, it's everything that it's supposed to be.
You betcha. Like watching these. These are fun to do and fun to watch.
Well, the crowd's enjoying it, I think. Big crowd on hand, and like I said earlier, they're pretty well evenly divided from Lawrenceville and from Robinson. A foggy night outside.
Both teams are in bonus now, and it's going to depend a lot on who can shoot free throws. At this point, Lawrenceville's 10 for 14, and Robinson's 4 for 8.
Who plays the best defense and who shoots the best free throws here in those last 3:35.
Maroons with the ball. Chris Mustin brings it down the floor. Brian Davis meets him.
Man to man.
They double team Dunlap. Dunlap puts it up. Won't go. Lesman with the rebound. Works underneath. Puts it back over his head. What a shot by Lesman. 53-50. Maroons by 3.
Left hand.
Matt Moorhead takes Lesman. Draws a foul.
That's the third foul on David Lesman.
This broadcast tonight is presented by Wabash Cablevision and Worldwide Sound and Video Productions, reminding you to watch for other events coming up in the future on this channel. Basically, the last 4 or 5 times down, the Indians have just pounded it inside just for the shot or the foul.
Matt misses his first shot. Have another one. Indians trail it by 3. Well, he missed them both. Now that's what you can't do. Out of bounds, or saved from going out of bounds by the Indians. Ryan Hammer drove for the basket. A string of bodies across the floor.
And the Indians won that wrestling match. The VFW Post 45-49 in Auxiliary in Robinson is proud of their community and pleased to support the students of Crawford County in their sports activities. They are working for our veterans for a better community.
Well, it's tax filing season again, and the Kemper CPA Group believes that in these times of complicated tax regulations, sound financial planning is the answer. Your Kemper CPA Group financial planning experts will assist and prepare your tax returns and financial reports in a professional, timely manner. Put Kemper CPA Group on your team. That's the Kemper CPA Group in Robinson. Still 53-51. 2-point ball game. Hammer. Got them both. 1-point game. 53-52. 3 minutes to go. We may be tied at the end of 4 again. Dunlap works against Hammer. Jim Pat Odell with it. Lockhart all over him. Matt Parker back in the ball game. Matt's got it. Turn around. He's fouled by Matt Moorhead, and he'll shoot a 1-and-1.
It's only his second on my book.
Well, Matt turned, but he was making the pass instead of the shot, so that's the 1-and-1. Lockhart, Hammer, both Moorheads, and Brian Davis in the ball game for the Indians. Matt Parker, Dunlap, David Lesman, Jim Pat Odell, and Chris Mustin in for the Maroons. Parker makes the first one, 54-52, Maroons. Matt with his second shot. Sinks it. 55-52, 3-point lead for Robinson.
It's never been more than about 6 or 7 by either team tonight.
Matt Moorhead with the ball, gets it back out to J.R. Lockhart. J.R. pulls the offense back out. Ryan Hammer with it. Brian Davis. Robinson settling back in his zone right now. They've got the lead of 3. 2:20 to go in the ball game. Davis works it out front for Lawrenceville. Now Ryan Hammer. Matt Moorhead in the corner. We got a whistle and a timeout by the Indians.
The Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong is proud to be in Crawford County and pleased to help you bring tonight's broadcast. Enjoy the great hours and full-service banking at the Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank of Oblong. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. You can talk.
55-52. Maroons lead at 2:05 on the clock on this timeout. I'm resting. I tell you.
Hey, wait a minute, Shaw. It's your turn. We've talked all night long. You've been sitting over there just pushing that pencil.
Nothing has changed.
Yes, it has.
You guys always talk.
Yeah.
What do you want to know?
For the Maroons, Parker, Mustin, Odell, Lesman, and Dunlap.
We killed that 30 seconds.
No kidding.
The Indians, both Moorheads, Lockhart, Davis, and Hammer in the ball game. 2:05 to go.
I'd look for a shot outside, a play to work Hammer loose on the three-point arc. He's been awful hot the second half and really been carrying the ball club.
Davis, trouble getting it in. Time call, good defense.
How many times has Robinson done that to Lawrenceville tonight? They have had all kinds. Lawrenceville Indians have had a rough time getting the ball in.
Jim Pat Odell with it. Right at 2 minutes to go. Robinson with the ball. They lead it by 3. Lesman gets it across the line. Gives it to Mustin. And we got a foul called against Lockhart. 1 in bonus. A chance here for the Maroons to spread the lead to 5. Oh, big one?
Yeah.
Chris Mustin will go to the line. Shoot a 1 in bonus. Got that one. You got to make them when it counts.
154, 56-52, Robinson.
When you get the roll, you get the roll, I'll tell you.
Sure did.
Robinson by 5, 57-52. Lawrenceville, 145. Into Nick Moorhead. The jumper, he's got it. 3-point game. Odell gets it down to Dunlap. Cody. It's foul off, Wayne.
Cody just kept going and it rolled over the rim.
He was hammered and got the shot away. I didn't think he had a chance at it.
He was a foul on Dwayne.
Matt Moorhead, I think. Yes, that's his third. I thought Dunlap traveled out front before he was on his way to the basket. Nice move.
59-54, a 5-point lead again, maybe 6. Won't go, still 5. Lockhart with a rebound. Indians down in a hurry. 1:25 to go in the ball game. Harjan with it. Got to do something in a hurry here. The Indians trail it by 5. Moorhead. Good drive, baseline, gets his own rebound, puts it back.
No timeout. That surprises me.
2-point game.
Cody just mistimed his jump there.
Well, the turnover called against the Maroons.
I'm really surprised Lawrenceville didn't call timeout after they scored down there. They still had 3 left, I think.
1:05 on the clock, 3-point game.
Back to a one-possession game again.
Harjan works the ball out front, gives to Hammer. Inside to Nick Moorhead. Lockhart for 3, won't go. Rebound, Hammer. Robinson ball is knocked out of bounds off Hammer's hand.
There's a
turn ball.
Timeout, Indians. Protect your home with custom guard replacement windows from Bryan Lumber Company in Bridgeport. The custom guard energy-saving window from Bryan Lumber Company offers easy to clean, never to paint production. Ask about the custom guard replacement window. You'll find building materials, paneling, paint, and more at the Bryan Lumber Company in Bridgeport, Lawrence County's only lumber yard at 943-6112 or in Bridgeport 945-2751.
59-56, a 3-point lead for the Robinson Maroons. 46 seconds on the clock.
It's been close all the way. That's all we can say, and it's been a great game all the way.
Nobody's leaving.
Could be a preview to what's going to happen in about, 3 weeks? 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Because these two could be destined to face each other again.
Well, the number 1, number 2 seed for the regional right here. For the Indians, Hammer, Harjan, Colin Ray, Lockhart, and Treadway in the ball game. For the Maroons, Matt Parker, Mustin, Odell, David Lesman, and Cody Dunlap.
That's surprising. The Indians are going to go for the steal or try to prevent the inbounds pass being made. They give up all the rebounding strength.
Gets it into Lesman.
Now they're going to foul somebody. Probably not him.
Mustin outside. Odell gets it inside to Matt Parker. Matt's fouled by Colin Ray. And ready to come back into the ball game for the Indians are the Moorhead brothers.
As we play offense-defense here by the Indians.
Ray and Treadway take a seat. We're at 36 seconds still. 59-56 Robinson with Matt Parker at the line to shoot a 1 and bonus. Got it. 60-56.
Charlie Incorporated, CI Systems for providing quality compact computer systems and service. Charlie Incorporated, your local compact bar at 546-5442 in Robinson.
Parker converts them both. 61-56, a 5-point ball game. Right at 30 seconds on the clock. We've got a foul call.
Against Mustin, I think.
On the screen, wasn't it?
Yes. Lockhart set a screen on him.
It should be, I think it's 1 and 1.
Yeah, both teams
Should
are
be.
bonus.
JR will go to the line. Lawrenceville makes their trade. Hammer and Colin Ray back in the game. Maroons lead it by 5 points here. Don't get the bounce. Rebound pulled off by the Maroons. And a foul is called in the backcourt against the Maroons.
Intentional.
No, it wasn't.
25, Ryan Hammer.
1 in bonus. Now Nick and Matt Moorhead both come back in the ball game in exchange for Ray and Treadwell. Chris Mustin will be at the line to shoot a 1 in bonus. 61-56 to score. 27 seconds on the clock. Missed rebound, Ryan Hammer. Lawrenceville down in a hurry.
25 seconds, Jim.
Hammer gets it to Lockhart. JR puts up the 3, got it. Timeout Lawrenceville. 2-point game, 18 seconds.
This great game is presented to you by Wabash Cablevision and Worldwide Sound and Video Productions, reminding you to watch other events coming up in the future in Lawrenceville and Bridgeport.
And Robinson. I'm about to
Robinson.
tell you.
Are you going to go?
Yeah,
go ahead,
yeah.
Jim.
Let's see. Well, I can't see it. There we go. Let's see. We'll be back here in Robinson Friday night against Paris. That'll be aired on Saturday night. Then coming up next Tuesday will be Lawrenceville going to Salem, and we're going down there.
Another game for Lawrenceville. You'll be doing the Mount Carmel at Lawrenceville game, which will be on Friday the 4th, and to be shown at various times on the cable system.
We'll be with Robinson on the way to Newton on February the 8th. So both in the Robinson and Lawrenceville area ball games coming up. So watch for them on your local cable channel.
18 seconds, 61-59.
Maroons, Mustin gets it into Dunlap. Fouled immediately. Or Jim Pat Odell, rather.
Trick here.
3 seconds went off the clock.
Hit the free throws.
Lawrenceville didn't guard the passer at all that time. They were trying to double up and get the 5 seconds.
This is the first time Jim Pat's been on the line tonight.
Yes.
15 seconds. 61-59. Maroons by 2. Odell with 1 in bonus. Got 1. 3-point game.
Here's the big one.
Timeout Robinson. They're going to talk it over.
A couple things, I'm really not sure their names, but I know there's been calls both ways, but I thought the refereeing team tonight has done a real good job considering the crowd size, pressure, and the intensity of the game, both defensive and offensively, all the way on both ends of the court.
Well, what's impressed me is the ball's been batted around. There's a loose ball on the floor, players diving for it and everything, but the officials have put themselves in a position to make the call.
That's right.
May or may not be right. But at least they're there. They're making the efforts, and that's all you can do.
It depends on which side you're on, whether they go right or wrong, but they've done a pretty good job out here, all things considered, and have really let both teams pretty well play, and they haven't been the focus of the game.
And all you can ask is that the officials work as hard as the players do.
That's right, and they have, and I must say the players have really worked hard. This has been a great game.
Well, the Indians break the huddle. They come back out on the floor. Odell will have one more shot at the free throw line. We're looking at 15 seconds to go. 62-59, Robinson lead here by 3. Jim Pat an opportunity to spread that lead to 4. Pressure shot. 63-59. Indians. Ryan Hammer takes it down. Puts up the 3. Miss everything. Rebound, Matt Moorhead. They kick it around. Stolen away and knocked out of bounds by Dunlap.
6 seconds left. Still time for Lawrenceville to come back here with 63-59 with 6 seconds.
Ryan Hammer gets the shot. Tried to draw the foul. No whistle. Tied up. 1 second to go. Possession arrow gives it to the Maroons, and that ought to do it. 63-59. Robinson by 4, 1 second, and they've got the ball. There it is. Maroons win it 63-59. A heck of a ball game.
Good job on both teams. Great sportsmanship, and Lawrenceville can't hang their head because they played a great game, and Robinson rose to the occasion tonight. They've been a little bit sporadic all season, but they played a good, steady game tonight.
Let's come back with the totals here and take a short break.
We all have events in our lives that we look back on with pride. At Goodwine Funeral Homes, their pride comes from a continuing tradition of caring professional service. It's a tradition that's been carried on by 3 generations, and that means experience you can count on. When you need them, experience is something you'll appreciate. For a tradition of excellence, turn to Goodwine Funeral Homes.
Well, we wiped the sweat away in a 63-59 ball game. A dandy. Dwayne.
It was close. Good ball game. Lawrenceville puts 3 players in double figures. Nick Moorhead on top with 15. Ryan Hammer with 13. And 12 for J.R. Lockhart off the bench. Good ball game. Brian Davis with 2. Mark Dennison with 3. Jeremy Treadway with 5. 2 for Matt Pargin and 7 for Matt Moorhead. They had them 12 for 19 free throw line. Had 5 3-point baskets, 2 each for Lockhart and Hammer and 1 for Treadway. Committed 20 team fouls. I had him for 10 turnovers very generously, I think, probably. Robinson, the leading scorer for the Robinson Maroons, and the game was David Lesman with 26 points. 16 for Cody Dunlap with a good ball game. 10 points for Matt Parker. Started fast for 6 points in the first quarter. Didn't score again for the fourth quarter, but he got 4 big free throws, which may have been the turning point in the ball game. 7 points for Chris Mustin, 2 for Jim Pat Odell, 2 big free throws there late in the game, and 2 for Aaron Schrei. 3 3-point baskets, 2 for Cody Dunlap and 1 for Chris Mustin. I had him 12 for 18 from the free throw line, committing 16 team fouls and another 10 turnovers.
All in all, it was close all the way and could have gone either way as it turned out. And, you know, what can you say other than it being a good ball game?
I'm happy. These are the kind that you really have fun doing, you really enjoy. It's a close, well-played ball game, and there's not much else we can say.
I'd like to thank tonight's sponsors, who are Crawford Memorial Hospital, Tracy Electric, Bryan Lumber Company, Crawford County State Bank, Davis Tire and Auto Service, Kemper CPA Group in Robinson, American Legion EM Coulter Post 69, the Loyal Order of Moose number 1369, Goodwine Funeral Homes, First Robinson Savings and Loan, Gray's, Rural King Supply in Robinson, the Pool Agency, Big Buck Building Center, VFW Post 4549, Leaf Incorporated in Robinson, Smith Funeral Home, Robinson, the Robinson IGA branch of the First National Bank, Wabash Cablevision, Worldwide Sound and Video Productions. We'd also like to thank both coaching staffs, Triax Cablevision, and again Wabash Cablevision, and all the staff and administration at the Robinson High School.
We've got to thank Richard Weck for getting the chairs out for us, too.
Don't forget Richard, he'll take care of us.
Well, we'd like to remind you also, coming events, watch your cable channels. Tonight's ball game is being shown in the Crawford County, Lawrence County area. In Lawrence County, of course, through Wabash Cablevision, and in Crawford County through Triax Cablevision. Tuesday night, Harris at Robinson will be taping that. That will be shown on Wednesday, the 28th, over Triax Cablevision. The next, on February 1st, whatever night that is, Tuesday, I believe.
Harris and Robinson's Friday night.
What did I say?
Tuesday night.
Okay, I'm messed up on my night.
I'm sorry.
Lawrenceville and Salem will be in Salem on Tuesday night, February 1st. Then we've got Mount Carmel and Lawrenceville coming up on Wabash Cablevision. Robinson at Newton will be played and taped on Tuesday, February 8th. That will be shown on Wednesday. Triax Cablevision in the Robinson area. Watch your cable channels for the upcoming ball games. This program is copyrighted 1994 by Worldwide Sound and Video Productions. No portion of this program can be reproduced or duplicated in any form. Copies of this program can be obtained by contacting Ron Wheeler at Worldwide Sound and Video Production at 618-544-7898. Final, 63-59, Robinson Maroons the winner. For Worldwide Sound and Video Production, I'm Jim Kincaid. For Tony Schreier, Dwayne Shaw, Ron Wheeler. Good night.